Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Explainer. So today we're tackling a goal that honestly, a lot of people think is just totally out of reach. We're going to map out a complete structured blueprint for building an incredibly attractive aesthetic body. We're talking about that coveted anime physique, the broad chest, the defined abs, that lean athletic shape that literally screams discipline the second someone sees you. But here's the absolute best part of all of this. You do not need a gym. Seriously, no gym. And you don't need a single expensive supplement either. All you actually need is a smart strategy, extreme consistency, and the exact roadmap we're about to lay out for you. So let's just dive right into it. Okay, let's quickly map out the exact anatomical blueprint we'll cover today. We've got 1. The no gym aesthetic foundation. 2. Sculpting a broad chest. 3. Back, shoulders, and arms. 4. Defining your core. 5. Building strong athletic legs. And finally, 6. Diet, recovery, and consistency. All right, starting with Section 1, the no gym aesthetic foundation. Basically, before hitting any advanced moves, every complete beginner has to build a strong foundational base. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly are we aiming for here? Because when people hear the word muscle, they usually just picture getting massive, looking like a bulky, traditional bodybuilder. But the anime physique? It's completely different. It's really all about geometry. We're trying to create that coveted V-taper, broad shoulders cascading down into a really slim waist, all paired with a functional athletic shape. It's about having a strong, capable presence, not just sheer raw size. And this brings us to what is easily the fitness industry's biggest myth. Everyone tells you that you need an expensive gym membership and these wildly costly supplements to look good. No way. The reality is actually incredibly empowering. You literally only need a smart strategy, some basic household items, and just extreme consistency. True discipline always outweighs expensive equipment. Moving right along to Section 2, sculpting a broad chest. The chest is pretty much the most visible part of an aesthetic physique, so getting this right is absolutely crucial for that strong look. Okay, I'd highly recommend you screenshot or jot down the slide. This is your modular at-home chest workout. We kick things off with normal push-ups for overall development. Then, since we don't have a decline bench press, we use incline push-ups, where your hands are elevated on a chair or something to target the lower chest. Then we just flip that around for decline push-ups. Elevate your feet to hit the upper chest and give it that full, rounded look. Finally, explosive push-ups to build raw power. And hey, if that explosive one is too tough right now, no worries at all. Just stick to the basics until your strength catches up. Next up, Section 3, back, shoulders, and arms. You absolutely cannot get that V-shape without them. Once again, no gym required here. We've got pike push-ups to totally blast the shoulders. For your back, just grab a towel for lying towel rows to build some serious thickness. You can refine the shape with shoulder taps from a push-up position, and then use a heavy backpack or maybe some water jogs for low to high rows. That is what's going to build that crucial back width. Now, what's really interesting about this next move, the pike push-up, is that it's your absolute best weapon for building broad shoulders at home. But people get the form wrong all the time. So here's how you do it. Step 1, get into an inverted position, making sure your hips are pushed really high up into the air. Step 2, keep your head pointed straight down. Step 3, slowly lower your head toward the floor. And Step 4, push back up. See, this specific angle perfectly mimics an overhead dumbbell press because it completely shifts the load from your chest directly onto your shoulders. Master this one move, and I promise you, your physique is going to change drastically. And let's not forget the arms, right? Clean, defined arms automatically give your whole physique a much more powerful appearance. Grab that heavy bag or some bottles for bicep curls, then transition right into diamond push-ups. That's where you bring your hands close together right under your chest to isolate the triceps. Then just finish up with dips using the edge of a chair or even your bed. 3 sets of each, and you've got a highly effective arm routine right in your bedroom. Section 4, defining your core. This is where we really cement that slim waist. The core is arguably the most attractive part of the body, but listen, you can't just do one ab exercise and expect a sculpted midsection. It's like a puzzle. You have to hit every single quadrant. Leg raises target the lower abs and that V shape. But the catch is, don't let your feet touch the ground between reps. Then we have planks for that essential structural stability. Russian twists, done with your legs hovering in the air, twist the torso to carve out those obliques on the side. And finally, standard crunches to isolate the upper abs. This entire circuit is exactly what makes your waist incredibly lean and defined. All right, section 5, building strong athletic legs. Don't skip this, guys. I have to give a firm warning here. The absolute most common mistake people make is only training their upper body and just completely ignoring their legs. A true aesthetic physique needs strong, athletic legs to look balanced. So, here's the routine. Normal deep squats for overall strength, lunges to really focus on the thighs one leg at a time, and jumping squats for endurance. And please, for sure, do not forget your calf raises. Slowly raise your heels up and control the way down. Calves play a huge role in a properly proportioned lower body. Now, if you really want to build incredible athletic endurance, the jumping squat is your best friend. Here's the breakdown. Step 1, do a normal squat and make sure to keep a perfectly straight back. Step 2, don't just stand back up. You want to explode upwards into a powerful jump. Step 3, land softly to protect your knees and then immediately drop right back into the next squat. It's tough, but this explosive movement totally replaces heavy gym conditioning and will drastically improve your leg endurance. And that brings us to section 6, diet, recovery, and consistency. The true invisible drivers of muscle growth. Because look, doing the physical workouts, it's just not enough if you aren't giving your body the fuel and rest it actually needs. Let's talk fuel. You do not need expensive tubs of protein powder. For high protein, which is quite literally the building block of muscle growth, just eat everyday foods. We're talking eggs, paneer, milk, soya chunks, dal. And for high fiber, which you absolutely need for digestion so you can actually absorb all that protein, just lean on bananas, cucumbers, carrots, oats, and fresh salads. It is so simple, super accessible, and highly effective. Now on to recovery. 7 to 8. That is the non-negotiable number of hours of sleep you need every single night. And here is a crazy fact that so many beginners completely miss. Your muscles do not actually grow while you're working out. The workout just breaks the muscle fibers down. The actual growth? That happens exclusively during your recovery, while you are fast asleep. So if you cheat your sleep, you are directly cheating your physique. And here's your other big number, 4. You need to be aiming for 4 liters of water daily. Think of water as the transport system for all those great nutrients you're eating. It keeps your entire body working efficiently, which is super important as you ramp up your physical activity. As we wrap up this explainer, I really want you to remember this quote. An anime physique isn't just about aesthetic muscles. It is the reward of discipline, confidence, and consistency. Look, the truth is, in the beginning, the progress is going to feel slow, the mirror might not reflect your hard work right away, and you definitely won't feel motivated every single day. But if you just trust this system, if you execute these home workouts and really dial in your diet and your sleep, that consistency is going to transform not just your body, but your entire mindset. So I want to leave you with this one provocative question to think about. When will you start building your best version? Seriously, stop waiting for the perfect time because the perfect time literally does not exist. You've got the blueprint now. You have the knowledge. The only thing left for you to do is start today. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Stay focused, stay consistent, and I will see you next time.